Okay, so we're finally getting around to do our Q&A.
Are we starting?
Okay. Let's just
jump right
jump right into the questions. I'm Julia. This is Jacob, my husband. Anyway, we are going to answer some questions that I got on my Instagram. Let's see, which one should we answer first? Do y'all miss living in Kentucky and New York?
Absolutely.
Yes, I do miss living in New York, but I don't miss like the weather and everything like that. I literally just miss the people and my home church. But
I miss the boys.
yeah, what do you miss most about Kentucky?
The boys.
That's it?
That's it.
Who's older and by how much? He doesn't like this question.
Conception.
They were not putting that in
older.
there.
Yes, we are.
I am 16 days older than him. My birthday is October 20th. His is November 5th. And it kills him. Okay. Who wants more kids?
I actually don't know the answer to
I
this
don't know
question.
either. I would say me. I mean, I come from a family. I have 8 siblings. And he has 3 siblings. So, like, I would think I would want more just because that's what I'm used to, but I don't know.
Right now, I just want the one.
Yeah.
Actually, I want one more son, and
Yeah,
then
he wants
we
another
can go
boy.
from there.
Who's better at apologizing? Well, what do you think?
It's a tie, 100%.
It's a tie?
We both hate it. We're both terrible at it.
So we both are stubborn, so. How often do you do date nights?
The answer is not often enough.
Yeah. I mean, a date night to us is going out to eat, going shopping, getting Starbucks.
Starting to get into a routine.
Yeah. We're starting to be better about it. Okay. First date. We had the best first date ever.
Which one?
You want to tell the story?
When
Oh
you
yeah,
mentioned
when he picked me up from the airport, we finally met in person, and he picked me up from the airport. We went to a Mexican restaurant, Cactus Cantina. So that was our first date, but I
It
don't
was
really
so
count it. We
awkward.
were so awkward with each other and everything.
Extremely awkward.
We called and everything before that, but like actually talking face to face, we were a
Extremely
little
awkward.
nervous. Our first
like
date was on Valentine's Day, February 14th. So
We like, what'd you get? The steak, of course. I didn't know what I got.
salmon.
And then we ate or whatever. Then you had me switch you spots because the lighting was better on the other end.
Oh yeah, 'cause I wanted to get a good picture of you, right?
No.
Myself.
So we switched.
No.
Yes.
It was like $150 just for our meal. We were like, yeah, we'll skip dessert.
And then we walked down to like
It was
pier
the
and stuff.
restaurant was
I
on.
thought I was gonna.
I
tell
know,
them.
but you're just leaving out so many pretty details. The restaurant was on the beach. It was so pretty, and it was dark out, and there were all these lights up and everything. It was gorgeous. And so after we ate dinner, we went down and walked on the sand and out on the pier, remember? It was perfect. It was like the perfect first date. I'll see if I can find a picture and add it to this video. Who made the first move in the relationship? Yeah, Jacob did.
Slid right in there. I don't know. You followed me on Instagram first.
That doesn't mean anything. Guys always read into that, like,
A little
oh, this
thirsty.
girl followed me.
You broke up
Can't
with
say
your boyfriend.
a little thirsty on our
Okay.
YouTube video.
Sorry. A lot thirsty.
Yeah.
She was extremely thirsty.
I'm thirsty right now.
Broke up with her boyfriend and then like a day later followed me on Instagram.
You're making me sound horrible.
And then
I was just
2 weeks later I think she put on.
basically he just started messaging me on Instagram.
I
And he
slid
says
in
that
there.
I made the first move because I started following him first. But
Comment below if you think Julia was thirsty by following me.
don't say thirsty. Re-say that and say a different word.
Thirsty.
Early birds or night owls?
Neither.
Night owl.
I do not stay up, and I do not like getting up. I'm literally.
Yeah, he's like, he'll get home from work at like 7:30, and by 8:30, like, we eat dinner.
Wow.
He's gone.
If you put on a movie,
And
I'm
I
gone.
sit there like, well, what am I gonna do now? I mean, when he gets up in the morning to go to work, I am like, no thank you. Like, I would love to just, and I do, sleep in the morning and stay up late at night. Which, with the baby, obviously, I have to get up earlier than I usually. Okay, who's the better cook? I mean, I guess me. He doesn't really.
What do you mean? I guess me. I feel like
guess.
you went on like one of your other accounts and asked
I
that
did
question.
not. I did not.
Like, congrats.
I think Claire might have asked that. How is postpartum? Honey, how's postpartum?
Pretty good.
It's actually pretty good. Like, I would say the first month was rough. Right? For me. I was very emotional and just in pain, and it was so uncomfortable to go out and do anything. But, after like that first month, everything started going so much smoother. And he was like getting easier, having more solid sleep patterns and everything. And by 2.5 months, he was already sleeping through the night. So I kind of lucked out. So I guess I could say I pretty much feel like myself again. What other names were you two considering for Jax?
The answer to this question is there were no other names.
Jackson is the only name that we both agreed on. I had like a huge list, and I would always like, even after we kind of decided on Jackson, I was still like, I don't know, I want to still explore other names and everything. And I loved, and still do, the name Colton, and like call him Colty and Cole for short. And he hated it, so
It's not hated, it's he hates it.
he doesn't like that name. So
Grammar lesson.
I guess I'll never have a son named Colton.
Nope.
Maybe for a middle name.
Nope.
Okay, how long have you been married? 1 year and 3 months. We got married June 13th, 2020. So, I think so. Yeah, so
Almost a year and 3 months.
who is y'all's best friend? For security purposes, we cannot answer this question.
My best friend is Joe Bertram,
His brother.
my brother. But I was told we
I
weren't
have
allowed
hun-
to use family. So, Aaron.
Oh, I don't really have a best friend. I have like a few best friends, so.
She has to say that so all her other friends won't get upset.
Look, I have some of these. Oh, if I was a Disney character, who would I be?
Who would you want to be, or who would you actually be?
Who do I remind you of in the Disney world?
Cinderella. I'm just kidding.
That actually, she cooks, cleans, role model for being a wife. If you were a Disney character, I would think you were like
There's literally 1,000 of
Flynn
these.
Rider,
I'll take it.
because he's cute. Oh, I'm gonna have so much editing to do in this video. What was the last date you went on? What was our last date? Oh,
Literally the Cheddars.
yes, that was so much fun.
Oh, and then Julia called 911.
I still don't even know how it happened. We were in the truck on the way home, and all of a sudden I hear like, whoop whoop, coming from my purse, and I'm like, that was weird. I kind of ignored it at first, and then I was like, I should probably check that. I looked, and 911 was on the phone, and they were like, "What's your emergency?" And I was like, "Nothing." I was so embarrassed though. I kept apologizing to the cop. I was like, "I am so sorry," or the responder. Well, that's what I picture when I hear 911. You know?
Like cops, like. Subscribe, like, and leave us a comment. Thank you.
Stop.
Bye bye. To do a side by side of you trying to end this video and then mine. Please comment if you would like us to end this video or not.
As always, like, comment, share, subscribe.
It was the longest closing of a video of all time. So, thanks for tuning in. If you have any other ideas of what videos we should do,
Yeah,
comment.
that's a good idea to say.
That's why I'm ending it. Comment if you think I should be the narrator of this. Okay. It's time for somebody to go to sleep.